Welcome back, class, to another live stream of Animation Collab, where I experiment with new techniques in my animation laboratory. My name is Sonja and I'm a motion designer, and today we're going to continue the collaboration with Andy from the Attack Detect Defend YouTube channel, where he creates cybersecurity awareness videos. And I'm animating one of his upcoming videos. Well, upcoming, maybe not. It's been quite a while that we've been animating this video. It's the MITRE ATT&CK framework, explaining what that is and how attackers might want to get into someone's system and how that works. So yeah, we've been animating this for almost a year now. That meaning that not all animation collabs were happening every Tuesday. I went on holiday a few times, and sometimes the stream was delayed or cancelled. So technically a year, but not realistically a year, because I wasn't working on this project every day for 8 hours a day. Realistically, we've probably been working on it for about a week. I think I did the math the other day, and I think it was like 7 days if I had worked on this project for 8 hours a day, or between 7 and 14 days, something like that. So yeah, I hope you like my new setup. I've moved my camera so I'm not quite so profile, but more frontal. It's a little bit strange for me because now I'm looking in a different spot in the camera and the microphone is in a slightly different position as well, so it's like not in view. Thank you very much. Looks compact and clean, says Happy Light. Thank you very much. I hope the audio is fine because the microphone is slightly further away from me now. There might be a little bit of echo, just checking the levels. The levels should be fine now. So yeah, I hope the sound is still clean enough. Cool, the mic is still sharp. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, it's looking a little grainy though. I've turned down the exposure a little bit and it is a little bit dark outside, so I might have to at some point turn on the light. It'll become a little bit orange, but it is what it is. We're working with what we've got. Yeah, so let's get going with the animation. And as always, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, about my button is clicking on the table, I'll try and remove that so it's not so annoying. If you have any questions about my workflow, about After Effects, about motion graphics, motion design, animation, anything like that, or this project in general, do let me know in the chat. And if you're watching this as a replay, you can leave a comment and I'm happy to help if I can. And yeah, let's enjoy this live stream together and let's get going with the animation. So, we are here in After Effects, and I've got this little bug, and I think the first thing I want to do is animate this bug a little bit so that when it's crawling out of this door, it's not actually just sliding over the floor like this, but it actually looks like it's walking. So let's do that. And I thought maybe what we can do is we'll put a rotation onto this, and I'll zoom in a little bit because this is a very long scene. I can probably make this slightly smaller, so we have a little bit more real estate. And I'm going to move 20 frames, 10 frames. Let's go 10 frames forward. I'm going to rotate this 20 degrees, and actually this one will be the back rotation. Right now it's at like, yeah, minus 20 to 20. And then I'm going to just put an easy ease on this and a loop out ping pong. So it's a loop out type equals, equals, I don't know if I need to put this in quotations. I'll see if it works and then I'll see if I do. No, I do. Okay, so this is the correct one. So if you're not familiar with the loop out expression, or the loop expression in general, there's loop out and loop in. You can read up on it on my blog. My blog is, if you are not familiar, the link is in the description. Now my face is extremely white because I'm opening things on the computer. So my blog is blog.sonjagericek.me, and I talk about looped work. Here, level up your motion design in 3 steps. This is where I describe this is where I describe the wiggle expression. Sorry. I talk about loop expression in speed up your animation workflow. So if you're interested in understanding a little bit how the loop expression works in general, you can read up on that. And there are multiple types of loop. One of them, so the regular loop, if I didn't write anything in these brackets, this would just be a cycle loop, which means it plays back the keyframes and then starts at the first keyframe. So for me to create a seamless loop without a jump, right now it would jump to the first keyframe. I would need to add another keyframe here that replicates the first keyframe, and then as you can see, it's just playing back and forth. But to kind of minimize the amount of keyframes that I need to have in my animation, I like to use the ping pong type, and ping pong meaning it's pinging and ponging between the keyframes. So instead of jumping to the beginning first keyframe of that keyframe set and circling through it, it's playing one way and then it's playing it the other way, creating a seamless loop. So this is why I often use the ping pong. I didn't add my quotation marks. I like to use the ping pong loop because I then only need 2 keyframes, because it's playing from this keyframe to that one, and then for the next however many frames there is between these 2 keyframes, it plays it back to the first one and then forwards again, if that makes sense. I hope that was understandable. Yeah, and that's how the loop out ping pong works. I'll save that little clip, might use that for a tutorial later. Okay, so basically, now I'm moving this one, and what I want to do with the other one, the opposite one, so the diagonally opposite one, I want this one to rotate the other way. So I'm just going to highlight the rotation position, rotation property, Control C to copy both the keyframes and the expression. Then I'll highlight the rotation property on this other layer, or I can even just highlight the layer and paste, Control V, and it will automatically paste it to the property I copied it from. So you only need to highlight the property if you're pasting keyframes to a different property or pasting an expression to a different property. Now I can right click, and it's not visible right now, but I can right click, go to keyframe assistant, and I can reverse, I can reverse keyframes, but I need to have at least 2 highlighted. Then I can go down here, reverse keyframes. And then I'll pull this down again. And now they are going in opposite directions. I think this is really extreme, but let's just see. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, maybe it's not the opposite one. Actually, yeah, let me change this. It's actually probably this one would be the opposite way, and this one would be the same way. Maybe this is... Yeah, it's more like... wait. No. Oh, I see, because the rotation... Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm thinking about it the wrong way. This does need to go the other way. Because they both need to go forward at the same time, I think. That should be the correct crawling motion. And this one should be the other way around. So when the left front leg is going forwards, the right front leg should be going backwards, I think. Let's see if that actually works, this thinking. And obviously they need to be stagnated, well, sequenced, let's say. Oops. Maybe. I don't know if they have to be completely sequenced. But, yeah. Let's just see. And then this one. This needs to go the other way. Let's see if that looks really weird. Looks so strange. Maybe they do have to be like this. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna push these back instead of pushing this forward. And this, by the way, is the exact reason why I have a start time code at 59 minutes and a composition leeway of 1 minute. Because when I'm pushing stuff back, like here, I don't lose sight of it. If I was to start my composition at 0, 0, 0, you can see I cannot see these keyframes anymore. They would be out of sight here. So I don't like that. I want to be able to go back and manipulate these keyframes. And that's only possible if I have space in my timeline before my point 0. So what I like to do is have a start time code of 59 minutes and a composition that's 1 minute plus long. So 1 minute until it arrives at 1 hour. So 59 plus 1 minute is 1 hour. So that's my fake 0. And then I'll have the composition, in this case, 8 minutes long. So in total, it's 9 minutes long, so that I can have this leeway here. And if you want to know more about that, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel about start time code, so you can go check that out as well. Okay, let's see. Oh no, now it's swimming. Why is it swimming? Okay, that was clearly the wrong feet there. Okay. But they're not supposed to be moving at the same time. Oh, I see. Okay, no, it needs a hold frame. So as it's in this position, it needs to not do anything. And then as these two are in that position, they need to not do anything. So, oh, right. Now the ping pong doesn't work anymore. So in this case, the ping pong will play this hold frame back as well. And that's too much hold frame. So I'm actually going to switch to a cycle. I'm not sure if it's a cycle or a circle. No, it should be a circle. No, cycle is with a Y. That's why. Okay. Don't know how to spell. And that will mean I will now have to add that keyframe to go back to the original position so that it loops back. And I can clone these two with the clone icon in my motion 3. Nice. And then I will copy and paste. And now, as you can see, I'm only highlighting the layers, and with Control V, I'm pasting the expression I just copied. And because the expression came from rotation, it put it back on the rotation property. This is so weird. Oh my god. It is not working at all. So this needs to... Okay, okay. doing this all wrong. Okay. Okay. This is a basic walk cycle. And a walk cycle is relatively easy when you have a... What is it called? If a humanoid character with 2 legs? I don't know. but it gets more complicated when it's a quadruped. I think that's an animal with 4 legs, and this is an animal, well, a bug with 6 legs. So that's I mean, these legs don't have to really do anything. They can just copy one of the other legs or just random. But the other 4 kind of need to make sense. So oh no, this is so terrible. And also something that the body should probably do is rotate itself. So as this one is walking, this should probably rotate. I'm not sure which direction it should rotate, so that's another interesting one. Probably the other way. Because it's, no, it's -10. Okay, so if it's -5? -20? So as you can see, this leg, it's actually looking like it's pushing onto the ground. That's essentially what I want. Okay, it's not 100%, but it's like it's kind of there. And this leg is doing a super random thing, so that's already wrong. So this leg needs to go the other way. So let's just rotate or time reverse these keyframes, and yeah, so that's kind of looking like it's correct. So I'm just gonna focus on these 2 legs for now, body and which legs are they? These 2. So I'm just gonna focus on these 2 legs, and I think actually I'm gonna put these ones up here. So just so I can get those right. And then this needs to go back, essentially. So, and then this should probably rotate back to whatever that is. Actually, this should probably rotate to 20. So that's a lot of rotation now. But actually, this can go back to its original position at, yeah, while the other leg is doing that. So let's put a cycle loop on the rotation. Let's see if this looks right. Oh, okay, that's no good. Oh, I see. Yeah, because this actually needs to be at -20. Oh, well, does it? I don't know. Actually, no. Let's rotate it from 0 to 20. Okay, so let's go with that. Now let's have the other 2 legs, and basically with these 2 legs, so this leg is doing the right thing, it's rotating in the right direction, and the other leg is clearly rotating in the wrong direction. So let's time reverse that. And we actually, oh, undo. Actually don't need these. So, okay. Let's see if that makes sense. On their own, it kind of makes sense, but might be completely off base. And I think I'll have center, left center, and right center. I'll just put those at the bottom. I'll have this right center rotate with this leg. Left front, this one. And then this one, oh no, that was the wrong one. Okay. This one will be rotating with this one. Okay, and that looks super weird on its own. Let's see what it looks like when it's moving across the floor. I think it's just moving a little bit too fast. Yeah, it's moving way too fast. So, you know what? I'm just gonna have it come right from here, first of all. Let's minimize the distance. Okay. It's kind of okay, but let's give it a few more. And also, I want to see this position. There's something about rotation. I want this to rotate in the direction of the position. Hold. And I always forget where you can do that. Is it here? Continuous lock ingoing, outgoing. No. Maybe it's this one? Move across time, interpolation, no. I always forget where you can do that. Track rotation? No. No, it's not it. Oh no, I don't want to track the rotation. Track motion, stabilizer, velocity, interpolation. I always forget about this, but it's so useful. Okay, let me just search this real quick. Let's see. It should be something like After Effects rotation according to position. I don't know. Rotation expression, change position while rotating. No. Lock an object's rotation? No. absolute position. No, it's not the camera. I'm not talking about the camera. Orientation versus rotation. Ah, yes. Point of interest? Maybe? Oh no, I don't want ads. Auto orientation. Yes, it's this auto orientation. I'm pretty sure it's that. Auto orientation. Object follow path. Oh, so that's only if it follows the path. So let's see. This is a very long tutorial. I just need to see what they are clicking. Wow. You know, a tip for anyone who creates After Effects tutorials. It is not necessary to make a 5-minute tutorial just to explain the rotation. Oh, maybe I just need to click on. No. Okay, let's see. Okay, come on. Just tell me. Oh, so this person is just doing it by hand? Seriously? Oh, okay, that's it. This is the dialogue you want. How did you get there? Transform! Layer transform. Ah, it's in such a random place. I would never think of that. It's so annoying. Oh my god. Okay. But you're actually not... okay. So, 0... No. So actually, it needs to be like this. Maybe then? Yeah, here we go. And it needs to... Oh, this is still playing back. Okay, whoops, sorry. Okay, so this needs to go just slightly further back. And maybe this doesn't need to be quite so. Maybe like that. Okay, let's just play that back quickly just to see if that looks weird. It's kind of super fast. Oh my god, the rotation is super fast, but if it's not going to be that fast, then it's not moving fast enough. Okay, let's try it slower. Let's go 20 frames per keyframe. Why is this keyframe still here? Oh, this one doesn't have a keyframe? Oh, it does. Whoops. And also the head can rotate. I just realized that some of these legs are like attached to, or like attached to the body kind of. I think the body moved. That's so weird. Just move this out a little bit. I don't know why it's like so close. And the head should be more like here. And it can also rotate. Oops, that rotation is way too much. Okay, -10 maybe. So it has a little bit of a bobbing effect. Let's see if that's now too slow. Yeah, it's... Maybe it just needs to walk somewhere else. Maybe it needs to walk here and it's like slightly faster. I mean, the walking's not too bad, but yeah, it's like sliding on the ground. That's the problem. Okay. Maybe I do need to just undo all of this and make it go faster instead of slower. Also going to give this. Whoops, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it should be minus 10. Oh, right, I also undid the moving the legs part. Okay, need to fix that again. Yeah, it seems like I could just move the body. Nope. Let's just move the head. And I think I want these to be a little delayed, like 3 frames or something, or 5. Nope, too much. And maybe these do need to be slightly faster. Let's say this is 5. Yeah, let's say these are 5 frames apart. Come on. Now it's going super fast. So fast. Oh god. Oh god. It's so weird. Oh my god, what is that? I kind of want to leave it like that though. It's so weird. I think I hate the legs in the middle the most. I think the rest is actually not so bad. Maybe I'll just make this rotate slightly less. I know that then it doesn't make sense with the amount the legs are moving, but let's see. Yeah, that then the legs have to move less as well if I want to do it like that. Okay, How about these ones? Don't go that far out. So this will be -10, and this should be 10. Or maybe it should be more instead of less. And I think they should move slower. Oh, no, that doesn't work. What? So this is... Why is this minus... Oh, okay, I see. I don't know. Let's have another look at that. These legs don't work. The tiny middle ones, they are so weird. Okay, let's just have the body. Let's see why they don't work. Maybe they have to be the other way. Yeah. Where's this one? I thought I moved this one like forever ago. Same with this one. That other leg is still like super close to the body. Let's move this down. I think this just needs to be slightly bigger. There we go. Okay. Well, this is it. And I think this is the loop, beginning and beginning and yep. So what I can do for this bug appears twice. But the first time around, I actually don't want this bug to... Oh, right. Okay, so actually I'm gonna make a template out of this bug because I'm using it in 2 scenes. Because I'm also using it in resource development. And it's this guy. And I'm going to slow down this movement using time remapping. So I'm going to right click, go to go to time remapping, and I'm going to add keyframes to the beginning and the end of the animation that I want to loop or manipulate, let's say. And then I can have this guy move from this spot and just put a position marker here all the way to there. This is the end, and I'd like it to be here. And I'd also like this layer to auto-orient. Yay! But it has to rotate because it has to face this way and has to do that. So this is one... Oh, what? Wait, something's not right. This is just 10 frames? What? Did I change something? I thought I made this 20 frame, 10... I thought I had changed that. I thought I had made this slower already. What? Okay. So this is... That's 5 frames now. Oh no. I think that was because this was too fast, right? Or too slow in this case. Okay, I guess I can play with the time remapping on that one instead of this one, but anyway, let's add the time remapping again, and let's add the keyframes to the right position. Let's update to the beginning and remove the auto-created time remapping keyframes from the beginning and end of the composition. And then I can stretch this a little bit. Oh, okay. It's going too far. So this is 1, 2. Let's double it. Let's see if that's slow enough. Nope. Now it's too slow. What is happening? Oh, right. It's also not... it needs a loop out. And this I will just have a regular loop out because it's automatically ping pong. It's actually the right speed. Maybe like 10 frames slower. Let's see what that looks like. Nope. I wanted 0, not enter. Actually, maybe it doesn't need to crawl there. It can just crawl... Actually, it can crawl until here. It doesn't really matter. Until it's closed, really. Till here. And it can crawl up here. Doesn't need to be like that. Can go like this, even. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will render that out properly. Actually, it doesn't need to. I thought I needed it to crawl that high, but I actually don't need it to crawl up that high. So I'll just make the distance smaller so that I can make this slower, because I prefer the slower. There's a weird... This is weird. I'm gonna F9 that. I don't know if it needs to go higher or less high at this point. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, what do you think? I mean, it's still a little bit slidey, but I think it's okay. And I don't like how fast this is scrolling, so since we're here, I'm just gonna go fix that. The code is moving too fast. The code is moving too fast. How many frames is that? 1, 2, 3, 40. 50, 60. Let's go 60 frames. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Okay, now that looks a little bit less manic. Let's play back the entire sequence. Yeah, I think that's good. And now let's save before something crashes. And now let's look at this one and see if that's the right speed. It's super fast, super weird. And then we would have the next scene, and that scene starts at around here. I think here. So actually this guy has a bit more time to get off screen. So maybe just make this a little longer, because it's on the edge of the screen. We can have him on the screen a little bit longer. Okay. All right, folks. yeah, as you saw, it got really dark in this room. The sun went down in the last hour that we were animating this little bug. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll come back to full screen. Hello, I am in darkness. Yeah, so that was a very simplistic character animation, but you can see that if you want something to look nice, or if you want a character animation to look somewhat realistic, it still takes an hour to do that. So, you know, be aware of that. If you ever animate a character yourself, or are expected to create animate a character, then be aware that even a simplistic character animation, if you want it to look good, takes some time. So take that into account into your timing, your budgeting, and your scheduling. I hope you enjoyed today's animation collab. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Animation collab is now on a bi-weekly schedule. So next week is going to be Motion and Tea on Wednesday with Francina Careta, and we'll be talking about moving from freelance to full-time, what her experiences are, what I might look forward to with me going from freelance to full-time. And yeah, join us live on Tuesday at 5 p.m. CEST, and in 2 weeks' time, it will be Animation Collab on Tuesday at 6 p.m. CEST. So tune in. Thank you to my patrons for supporting me. You are making these videos possible. And if you'd like to support me as well and become a patron and join the classroom on Patreon, you can find the links in the description, or go to patreon.com/SonjaMGFX. And if you prefer to donate a one-off donation, you can buy me a drink on buymeacoffee.com/SonjaMGFX or ko-fi.com/SonjaMGFX. All the links are in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. There is so much more content on my channel apart from this stream, the other stream, and all the other good stuff that I'm posting every week. So go check it out. I'll see you soon. Bye!